How's it going, guys? This is Aviel Leos from the Children's Court coming to you live from Mission Control Studios. And I wanted to make a disclaimer video for all my previous Jason Lanier videos and any videos going forward because I'm following this case not as closely as I should because I have to live my life also. But I'm trying to stay up on the news. The point to the disclaimer is ironically, one of the people from the Legion of Hatred towards Jason Lanier left a comment on my page, I think my latest Jason Lanier video, saying, hey, I don't think he would appreciate, I don't think anything you're doing is helping him, something to that effect. I was drinking. I don't remember exactly what it said, but it was something to the effect of your videos may not be helping him or his case, the way you're laughing at these girls and things of that nature. And I kind of said, this is comedic to me. These girls are a joke in my eyes until they prove that he's actually done something to any of them. He's got footage of them doing things to him, kissing him, fondling him, rubbing his face, all kinds of things. So the point is, no matter how much fun I'm having doing these videos, they're probably not necessarily gonna paint any type of good light on him if the support that he's getting is from somebody like me, who's just objectively teasing these women for creating this ridiculous story and running with it. People that are just coming off the off the front porch and jumping into this conversation might be like, well, he's an asshole too. So I just don't like Jason because Aviel's an asshole. So I want to make it clear that I don't work for Jason Lanier. Jason Lanier is not any type of sponsor of mine. I'm not an arm of Jason Lanier's company or Fedora Nation or any of that stuff. I'm just somebody who is a supporter of his. He's taught me a lot. I think his personality's cool. I think, like I've said before, he's kind of corny a lot of the times, but who cares? I mean, he's a cool guy, makes fun videos, brings beautiful girls to the sets, and takes amazing pictures. I mean, there are big-time photographers that don't take pictures as good as Jason Lanier. So, the disclaimer is that I don't have any actual connection to Jason Lanier. He doesn't repost my videos or anything of that nature. I didn't start covering Jason Lanier with any intent on him or the models reaching out to me. But stuff happened. Shit caught fire. Excuse my language. I still do support him very much. Just wanted to say that I haven't changed my stance personally on anything that I've been saying. I just wanted to make it clear that I'm not a part of his machine because I don't want to attach myself to his machine. And if he is doing something legally or, involved in some type of legal matter with these women, I don't want myself to be pulled in as something for them to point at and be like, see, look at him. He's got this, this guy just teasing us and bullying us and raping us. I'm joking. But in today's world, you never know. I mean, it could come through the camera, whatever, eyes and... See, that's what I'm talking about. I can't be doing stuff like that and expecting, Jason or anybody that's connected to his company to, be comfortable with that because he's dealing with a very serious thing. He's dealing with a group of women that are effectively trying to destroy his business and his life, his means. And I can sympathize with that. So I'd like to thank the commenter from the Legion of Hatred for Jason Lanier for bringing that to my attention because I was definitely going about this without even thinking of what type of effect it might have on the opinion that goes at Jason Lanier going forward. Me personally, I still don't give a crap. I'm definitely going to be making that next video. pointing out the comments of the batshit crazy people that are, excuse my language, that are commenting on my Jason Lanier videos. A lot of them are clone accounts, no activity, no subscribers, no anything. So a lot of them are, probably the same people making 1,000 different accounts. Not thousands, I'm being a little extra, but multiple different accounts. And I understand what they're doing there. They keep on writing insults, a few every day, a few every week, whatever, to make sure that the actual conversation that people were having gets buried under a bunch of hatred, vitriol, things of that nature, to make it look like there's no support for Jason Lanier. And the point is they're doing it stupidly. They're not doing it with intelligent conversation. Some of the people that had good conversation got good replies back from me. Debate language, things of that nature. But a lot of it's just, you're an asshole, you're a douchebag, you're stupid, you must be a rapist too, stuff like that. They do it to everybody that they hate. Like I said, there will be another video of me, because I did the last one on the two models. I think it was Allie and Sierra Green. That they were models for Jason Lanier, who reached out to me, and I made fun of their comments when they reached out to me. And the next one's going to be focused more on other people that were not big names, but big players inside this whole Jason Lanier web of destruction and lies and sex. Apparently, no sex, but rape, something, assault, something in there. I don't know exactly what they're accusing this man of anymore, but there will be that video of me going down the list of a few of the more outrageous comments, and doing comedic commentary on those. But I just wanted to briefly talk about some of the videos that I've seen from other YouTubers like myself that uploaded videos about Jason Lanier, and these so funny. It's almost like a joke to me that people are taking this serious. Like the allegations in general, even when you listen to the people like normal YouTubers like myself. I just finished watching I don't know what she is, somewhere across the pond. She's got an accent, and could be Arab, could be Yugoslavian or something like that. I don't know. But she was just on the camera, just glowing with happiness that she believed that his empire was slowly crumbling. And if you look at his subscribers, I think they went up since all of this stuff has happened. They definitely haven't decreased at all. So I don't know where this is coming from, but she was just happy, and she was saying he doesn't deserve anything, and he's a arrogant narcissist, and she hopes that he loses everything. And then she goes on to say that she's unfollowing him from everything. And I know you're probably asking, why are you even bringing that up? Why does that matter? She's unfollowing him from everything. That means that she was following him on everything that she could follow him on, which is ridiculous to me, because she had a closet hatred for the man the entire time that she was following him. she hated his guts, but she was following him. So imagine if he would have come across this woman, he probably would have hired her too, and she'd probably be saying he did it to me too. She hates him inherently, but so she's saying she believes the girls. She doesn't care. She doesn't care if there's any facts or anything. She just said it was true. She was just on her video, just smiling and saying, "It's true. You can't do anything about it." I'm like, what the heck are you talking about? What's true? Because I'm still trying to get the girls to tell me exactly what happened. Allie said that she didn't get a cot one time on a trip. The other girl just keeps telling me to go watch the video. I think she wants me to get the emotional effect out of the video, so she can't just say what he did. You have to get the tears and the facial expressions. So this woman, again, from across the pond, she's going on about this. She goes on to say she unfollowed him from everything. Again, which means she followed him on everything and was a supporter or a fanatic. These cases, like her, I call that more fanaticism. He didn't live up to her expectations, and he didn't, love her enough and pay her enough attention. So she grew inner hatred for the man and despised his success. She didn't like the fact that he, was arrogant and he was, proud and losing weight. Apparently, she wasn't, impressed with any of this stuff. So she grew a hatred for him, and this happens a lot with successful people. The people around you who are, watching you become successful, it's easy for them to start growing a hatred for you, especially if they're not excelling at the rate you are. And at the end of her video, she just moves on to promoting herself, and which was probably the point of the video. The whole point of the video was, you ladies, going forward, you should try to get female photographers. So, at the end of the day, this was a promotion for herself, because, I guess she's just sick of all of these men getting all of the gigs with the ladies. So she's basically saying, hey ladies, I support you, I believe you, now hire me instead of hiring him, because I want some of that money. I want to be a Sony Artesian and sponsored by Roto Lights and things of that nature. So she was a total, a joke to watch. Of course, the legion of hatred towards Jason Lanier went and supported her. There was another guy, before I go real quick, I think his name was Steve Wilkos or something like that. I don't know, big buff white dude. And he admitted from the beginning of the video he doesn't know anything about Jason Lanier. He doesn't know the ladies. He doesn't even know the story, but he believes them. How stupid are people today? This is why, I'm doing too much. People are just way too gullible these days. This guy just said a few girls came out, a few more. If there's more girls, if it's a lot of girls that come out against you, man, it's true. What kind of So if 10 girls call him a rapist and say he raped them, he can't even defend himself, because if a bunch of girls say the same thing, it's true. This is absolute idiocracy. People get right on camera and say this dumb, stupid shit. Just because a bunch of women say it doesn't actually mean it happened. I'm more inclined to believe that if a bunch of women are coming out to say some rich guy, not to say Jason Lanier is rich, but he's obviously a man of means. This means that if any group of women decide we're going to call him a rapist and bring him to court and, have him settle or something like that, there's no defense for him. This stupid idiot, and I don't even like talking about other YouTubers like this. He said he's not a YouTuber, whatever. Doesn't matter. That's and for a man to say it, like a grown, mustache diesel, he said he's a photographer too. It's just the stupidest thing you could actually get on camera and say. If a bunch of people say it happened, it's true. What kind of stupid shit? Excuse my language, I know I'm being tart with my choice of words, but it's just ridiculous how stupid people can be, how gullible people are in today's world. You either believe a rape victim, alleged, not even rape. See, I keep saying rape, but you can't say rape, you can't say sexual assault, because they won't tell you. Unless you go watch the videos with the tears and the facial expressions and, crying in their armpits and whatever. They don't want to just say it, because it's not enough to just say it, and it's not enough to just tell you. When Allie tried to do it, she made herself look stupid. So this guy, he goes on. He's another Jason Lanier fanatic. I would have called him a supporter, but he's another person who underhandedly or passively hates Jason Lanier. But he subscribed to him and he watches his videos and said he's learned a lot from the. How do you hate somebody? How do you hate somebody who you're learning from and who's teaching you and who's giving you all the skills? What is he doing to you? I mean, he's saying he's talking to the models in a certain manner. I mean, classically, photographers are like that. Classically, a photographer knows what they want and they want you to do it. They don't want to. They don't want to have to. Excuse me, can you please just lift your leg up? They're trying to get work done and they're trying to get it in a certain time frames. A lot of the times, the sun plays a factor inside these photo shoots. So for that guy to go on that little rant about, oh my gosh, he talks to the women so badly on the sets. You know, Jason Lanier is like, move your leg up, stick your butt out, put your chest up, look up at the sky, and look back at me. Oh yeah, that's sexy. Clap, clap, clap. So he's proud. I'm adding some extra to it, but generally, a photographer is not playing with you. They paid you to do a job. They came to get the shots, and a lot of the time, like I said, daylight or whatever time of the day that they're doing it plays a major factor, or they're just on a schedule. So for some big, buff, brawny man to be crying about how the photographer's talking to the models on the set, you're obviously an absolute noob to this and have no clue how this thing works. You're not going to be asking models to pardon me and please every time you ask them to make a move. If you're trying to be a gentleman, and not gentleman in the sense that you're not being a gentleman generally, but if you're trying to step on eggshells talking to your models, then you might as well give them the camera. It's dumb. It's stupid. It's a dumb way of thinking. I think he's just trying to be a simp for these ladies, and he's trying to get some points, whether he does YouTube or not. It's stupid to say I don't know anything about these women, him, or the case, and then just say I believe the ladies, and Jason Lanier's a narcissist, and I don't like how he held the camera with one hand, and he was a narcissist, and he was a douchebag, but he taught me everything I know. I used to watch all his videos. I came back to watch some more, and I just seen these girls say he raped. I gotta stop saying rape, because they admit that never happened. He never sexually assaulted anybody. He's just, we have to just convict this man of something. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it right there because I could literally keep going on forever about these two videos that I just watched, which I might bring back up in the future. But I just wanted to get that disclaimer out there first. And I still wanted to talk more about this. And, you know, I'm going to monitor the people that are covering this too also. Because, again, like I said, he's got a lot of support out there, but not everybody is going to be brave enough or have the heart to take on the mob. And, you know, we've all been watching the news for the past 2 years, and we know that once they start shouting at you, shit can get real really quick. I tend not to care. I tend to invite the demons in, you know what I'm saying, so I can play Buffy the Vampire Slayer in a more manly sense, Blade-like situation with that. Watched a lot of Buffy when I was younger, but he has a lot of support. So until people are brave enough to stand up and say that you don't convict somebody until there's some type of evidence, you don't just ruin a man's life because a girl starts crying and telling stories. I think didn't Emmett Till die that way? I think Emmett Till was the one that got murdered because some white lady lied and said he looked at her and way back when you could die for looking at a white woman. You can't do that. So listen, let me stop talking. I'm gonna leave it there, and you guys get in the comments and do what you do best. Hate me or love me, and let's talk about it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Black country, young rebels, revolutionaries fighting for what's right. Your thrones are too high, you need to come back down to earth. We're real people, you fall, we still see you. You're lost, we won't leave you, I promise that. What the hell does it mean to act your own age? I said forget what's sin, I make my own wave. Prodigy went to his grave, trying to save you niggas from yourself. Black contra men are brave.